Thank you so much, Liesel. And of course, a good morning to all our viewers at home. As you can see, we're certainly making happy happen this morning with McDonald's right here on Morning Live. And in terms of what's happening in the sport front, a lot happening. We know that Bafana Bafana have now officially qualified for back-to-back Africa Cup of Nations tournaments. And we're certainly heading to Morocco 2025. And to help me unpack that in terms of this Bafana Bafana team, but also throwing forward to the final of the Carling Knockout Cup, I'm joined by Hlompho Kekana, who's no stranger to the SABC and, of course, Morning Live, legendary midfielder. He even has a little corner there out at Orlando Stadium. They call it Kekana Hlompho. And alongside him is also former Bafana Bafana player, midfield maestro, Letsholonyane. It actually starts with you. We look at Coach Hugo Broos and we see what he's been able to do with this Bafana Bafana team, and they've just been on this upward trajectory. And the fact that they qualify back-to-back for the AFCON is massive.
Yeah. Good morning, V. It is massive that Bafana Bafana has qualified twice.
Not by being a host.
No, by doing an actual work on the field.
Yeah.
And
this one.
The continuation, as we've always been speaking about, you can see it, and then now we're hoping that we'll go through the final and win it.
How did you feel? And I'll put this question to both of you, gentlemen. When the news came out yesterday, South Sudan securing a 3-2 victory over Congo Brazzaville, that basically giving us the confirmation that we're going to AFCON, because we know there was that I would say much.
I felt very proud and I was happy, to be honest. And we were actually speaking about it with Hlompho on that side, that we can actually use these two games to prepare for the World Cup qualifiers, and then it gives the coach an opportunity to see other players that haven't been playing the past few games.
Indeed, and from your point of view, let's look to the fact that a lot of people have always said Coach Hugo Broos has his players that he's been faithful to. But now you're seeing these players really paying him and performing out the look at this Bafana team. They seem to be happy in camp. They seem to have the right mentality as well.
Every coach, for him to get the best of himself, he needs to get the best of the players. And you can see that he's got players that he can rely on. The players that they don't disappoint. They went to AFCON, they brought Bronx here at home. And I think this is the team that I believe they deserve to be going to these competitions, because, consistency of performance, consistency of results, you cannot question that. And I think in Hugo Broos, we can easily say we have found somebody with a backbone in terms of how he put the team there and how he analyzed his opponents, as well as how he managed to keep the data of where he started and where he is now and where he's going. I hope he stays for longer, because we're enjoying these moments of seeing Bafana Bafana winning football matches. We played for Bafana Bafana. We have never managed to reach the semi-finals of this competition, but we had talent. It's just that at that particular time we couldn't reach to the level that we were supposed to, but we found somebody who can take our nation there. We just have to be proud of the boys and proud of the coach and the technical staff for bringing us these glory days back.
The glory days are certainly back, and these are two coaches here because they both have coaching backgrounds. I'm going to ask you now, your A license. Which one is it?
Yeah,
A license.
A license, yeah.
Coaching badge. How does Coach Hugo Broos approach these games from a technical point of view?
Yeah, like I said earlier on, that it gives him an opportunity to try out the players that he has been choosing but haven't been getting game time. The younger ones also, it's their time to start the games, so that they get that experience of starting games home and away. We know that we have qualified, so it's an opportunity to open up his pool as well of players.
Indeed, and when we look at it from your point of view, Hlompho, what would you say are some of the things that you'd still like to see improve when you look at this Bafana Bafana side?
I think it's to have a pool of players that they can play more or less the same level We see the unfortunate incident of Tempazani, getting injury in the Bafana Bafana setup, where we'll need somebody to fill that gap. But when we have players that more or less the same in terms of performance, in terms of game model, I think we stand a chance. And I think I'll agree with what Ye is saying. The 2 games that we need to play, we still need to use other players that can fill those gaps, because we need a strong team going to the AFCON.
A strong team going to AFCON. It's, of course, all roads lead to AFCON 2025 out in Morocco next year. South Africa officially qualifying. They will be playing their last 2 qualifiers, one of them being this afternoon at 3 p.m. You can catch it live right here on SABC2. And then they're in action again on Tuesday. And this time they'll be playing right here in South Africa out in Cape Town. That one will also be live on the SABC. I want us to move the discussion now and look forward to the Carling knockout final. Just quick thoughts from you. I just want you to tell me the winner. My guess is Sundowns. Who's winning?
Sundowns.
Sundowns also?
Sundowns.
We knew you were going to say Sundowns. Yeah?
Sundowns.
Sundowns,
Yeah.
Scoreline, penalty, shootouts. What's happening?
3-1.
3-1 Sundowns.
Yeah.
3-0 Sundowns.
Yeah, I size you. And of course, the Carling knockout will also be live on the SABC. The final there will be Mamelodi Sundowns out in Bloemfontein at the Toyota Stadium up against Magesi FC. That's how we wrap it up for now here as we continue to follow the sun and make happy happen with McDonald's on Morning Live.